Good morning everyone. Myself Kausar Momin, 10th standard subject Science 1, chapter number 8 Metallurgy. In this chapter today we are going to discuss about metallurgy and its various concepts. In the last lecture we studied up to properties of ionic compounds. Today we are going to discuss about metallurgy. The science and technology regarding the extraction of metals from ores and their purification for the use is called metallurgy. Beginning this chapter, I already discussed the part of metallurgy. That means in the science technology, we are going to study or we are going to discuss about metals which are coming from ores and their which is purification from the metals. That is called as, the technology is called as metallurgy. So how we exactly extraction is going on, like extraction of metals from ores is going on. The procedure for the same we are going to discuss about in this topic. First of all, we will go ahead with occurrence of metals. Most of metals being reactive do not occur in nature in free state but are found in combined state as their salts such as oxides, carbonates, sulfides and nitrates. Means whatever compound are there, suppose we need a carbon, so carbon is not getting where directly, so it comes with some oxides, comes with some salts, and that combination is carbonates, sulfides, nitrates. We are not getting nitrogen exactly, nitrates, oxides. So this is the combination of all these things, like part of mixture. We are not getting it is clearly. So, and however, the most unreactive metals that are not affected by air, water and other natural factors like silver, gold, platinum generally occur in free state. Means these are not combined with mixture, they are free state in the nature. So the compounds of metals that occur in nature along with the impurities called as minerals. What is the definition for minerals? The compounds of metals that occur in nature along with the impurities such as oxides, carbonates, sulfides. These are the impurities and these are called as minerals. So hence we can say the definition for minerals is the compounds of metals that occur in nature along with the impurities. The compounds which we are getting with the impurities, such compounds are called as minerals. The minerals from which the metal can be separated economically are called ores. What is the definition for ores? Part of separation, and definition is the minerals from which the metal can be separated economically, means we can separate it out with some experiments and all. So that is called as ores. So definition for ores is, ores means what? The minerals from which the metal can be separated economically are called ores. Ores contains many types of impurities such as soil, sand, rocky substances along with the metal compounds. Means whatever metal compounds are there, with that the impurities are there, and impurities are soil, sand, rocky substances with it. So this is the part of mixture and we are going to make it separate out economically. That is called as ores. Okay, these impurities are called gangue. These impurities means soil, sand, rocky substances. All these impurities means, gangue means impurities in the metals. Okay, metals can be extracted from their ores by means of various methods of separation. The process of extraction of metal in pure state from the ores is also a part of metallurgy. Means the method which is separation of extraction, that comes in a part of metallurgy. Ores are taken out from the mines and the gangue is usually separated from the ore at the site itself by various methods. Then the ores are carried out to the place where metals are produced. Their metals are extracted in pure form. Then metals are further purified by different methods of purification. We are going to discuss about all these methods. Then the metals are further purified by different methods of purification. This entire process is called metallurgy. Means in short we can say that part of purification of ores, mines and all. Okay. So the whatever procedure is going happening, that comes in a metallurgy. We can say it is called as metallurgy. Okay. So we are having few basic principles of metallurgy. Pure metal is obtained from the ore by the following stages. If you want to find pure metal, so we can find out the pure metal with the following stages. So in that we are having first stage is concentration of ores. So these are the principles of metallurgy. Whatever we are going to study today itself, that comes in a principles of metallurgy, and in that first principle is concentration of ores. In this process of separating gang, what is gang? This is impurities. Okay, impurities in the metals from the ore is called concentration of ore. Whatever presence of gang in the ore, that is called as concentration of ore. In this process, the concentration of the compound of the desired metal is increased. Various ways are used for this purpose. However, exact way to be used depends upon the physical properties of the metal present in the ores and the gang. It also depends upon reactivity of the metal and the facilities available for the purification. Whatever purification is depend on the facilities. Okay, various factors that could be responsible for the environmental pollution are also considered. Means they should be not there, like environmental pollution should be not there. This thing also considered while purification. Some general methods for the concentration of ores as follows. So for very first method is separation based on gravitation. You know what is gravitation. Gravitation means whatever heavier object that falls and all. The heavy particles of ores can be easily separated from the light particles of the gang by the gravitational method. The process to carry out this separation are follows. First process is Wilfley table method. So here first of all we will see what is the given diagram, and in this diagram one table is given, right? Few stages are there, lower and lower stages are there. So these are the slits, and this table is vibrating table, and here is the concentrated ore, and remaining gang part is there, which is part of impurities present in the metal. And arrangement powdered ore is over here coming, and this is the part of water. So overall this is the method for Wilfley method, Wilfley table method. So I'll show you how exactly or whatever ore, concentrated ore, we can separate it out from that gang. Okay, so first of all we will go ahead with this paragraph. In this method of separation, the Wilfley table is made by fixing narrow and the thin wooden riffles on inclined surface. These are the thin wooden riffles inclined this surface. The table is kept vibrating continuously. Powdered ore obtained from the lumps of the ore using ball mill is produced on the table. And a stream of water is also released from the upper side. As a result, the lighter gang particles are carried away along with the flowing of water. Here you can observe, with the flowing of water, lighter particles are coming out, which is a part of gang. while the heavier particles, in which proportion of minerals is more and proportion of gang is less, are blocked by the wooden riffles. Whatever proportion of mineral is heavier particles are attached with these slits. They stop over here itself, and whatever remaining gang particles, they are coming out with the water. So this is the part of separation of concentrated ore and gang. So we will go ahead with the experiment, actual video of the same.